Well, hey there team, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a little bit more Hardspace Shipbreaker. And we're going in for, Christ, it feels like a sixth ship? Fifth? Sixth? Oh, I don't even know. But we're still going hard on this thing. Doesn't really tell us much, does it? Continue. Yes, please.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay, good to know. Thank you. What did I do? Alright, so figuring out how the front works was tricky-ish. That's gonna save a lot of time for us in the future. Right. Like, we should be able to just cut it off. If we don't have a bullet opening everything up, it should be straightforward.
Credits transferred.
Right, the one thing that'd be a pain is this sort of corridor, to be perfectly honest. This is gonna be a bit of a nightmare. But, we'll persevere. Now, pulling this battery out, you gonna cause me trouble? Not sure yet. Oh, where's the barge? I'm lost. There it is. Okay. Let's try from this side, eh? Maybe we'll just put everything in this room. I know it's double handling, but like it. Oh, crying out loud! Get in there. What is even this? Piss off. You know what? Getting the beds out through here might be the easier part. Are they? Is that one whole thing? Is that the idea? Oh my god, what a nightmare. Alright, so that goes to the barge.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oh, it's got like a little bloody GPS. Well, probably not a GPS, it's probably more of a television monitor. Oh man, you're killing me. The temptation is to cook the window out, you know what I mean?
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Where did that even go? I think that just glitched through the wall. Okay. Yeah, oh my god. Okay, you're coming through with me, eh? Thank you. You know what? This is going to the furnace. We could have left that. Right? If this whole thing's gone to this assembly is presumably trying to go to the furnace.
Salvage deposit accepted.
At least I didn't
Transferred.
have a brain fart and pull this door handle off. Okay, now if I pull this out, please don't start the meltdown. Cool. Okay. Now this is where we're really starting to trouble, right? Because the jury's out on what exactly I can and can't cut, right? It's not even technically attached. Right, and I'm pretty sure at some certain time I tried actually disconnecting the wall with some sneaky maneuvers and that just didn't pay off either. So we're actually going to attempt to isolate this room. Okay. I do not like being this close to the coolant. Right. That's right, we're going to ignore the fuse plate. Why am I getting like an electrical warning there? What are you doing, game? Yeah. Come on. Pull away. Oh, son of a bitch. It's drifting. Hang on. Away it goes, I suppose. See ya. Oh my, what has happened here? Oh man. Oh, how are we gonna do this? Like, I would love to turn the coolant off. Oh, what happens if I dip these depositables into the... You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna find out. Because that won't disconnect the core. But all these things apparently can register into the... Well, hang on. They register into the processor.
Incinerated. Penalty has been applied.
Oh, apparently we've got a coolant leak. Oh wait, has this thing come loose? No, it has not. Wait, yeah, it sort of has, hasn't it? Look, it's come forward. Wait, how has it come forward? What is going on with this room? Oh, the room's door has come back. Ah, I see, I see. Oh. Alright, so if I drag that out... Let's just do it. Let's just drag the core out. Let's go.
Reactor meltdown sequence triggered. Urgent action required.
Okay. And realistically, the only thing left is the ECU, right? You know what I mean? Does that base plate want to go on the barge? It does. No, but it was worth absolutely nothing, the other one. Look, I'm gonna attempt this. It's all part of the experience. Look at this fucking wall. That's what's going on. This wall's made out of some bloody kryptonite bullshit. And it wants to go on the processor as well. Look, no wonder that wall's a problem. Or don't you dare, I heated it a tiny bit then. Unbelievable. I was wondering where you were.
Carter, you got shift. Knock out that work order before they turn the lights out on you. We were out.
Christ's sake. Well, isn't this interesting? Processor, barge. Fuck! It's the same. Pushes the same button. Pushes the same button. I'll never understand it. I'll never understand how this thing works, not in a million years.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
In you go. Stuff this. Problem solved. In you go.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Salvage mechanical failed.
Object not accepted. Please revisit your training.
Oh no. We destroyed the reactor plate. No, but that wasn't what it was it? Does the reactor plate count as mechanical? Oh, this is interesting. 3.5 million because of the reactor. Yeah, okay. Well, what do we got in here? Storage bins. Battery pack. Crew bed. Aluminium, a little bit. Like, that's 6 tons of aluminium. 6.5 tons, and it's not even worth 100,000, right? What a waste. Aluminium is a waste of time. But that's good to know, you know? So, like, what are our main sort of takeaways from this whole thing? Because we've done the full salvage, we've absolutely salvaged the shit out of this whole thing. Big takeaways, right? Well, first, the fuse plates, not worth pulling out, right? Or maybe are worth pulling out because the fucking aluminium around them is not worth it. Aluminium in general, just always not worth it. We salvaged like all that aluminium from that entire front section, and it was like 80 grand or something like that. Absolute waste of time. So it's good to know. Like, how do you know for sure? And it sort of reinforces how we've been playing it. The aluminium is just a bit of paper mache, essentially, stuff holding it all together. It's sort of like glue. Do you salvage glue from between the two bits glued together if you're, I don't know, salvaging a chair or something like that? Probably not. So the aluminium, waste of time, good to know, but also a waste. As far as certification, though, even though you can get aluminium metal and it's on its tonnage, there's titanium metal struts that go in the processor all over the ships as well. Not a whole lot of it, but it weighs a lot more than the aluminium as well. So that's it. Aluminium is, as far as I'm concerned, just a disposable waste of time. And not a waste of time. I'm not trying to be like, I might sound cross. I'm not. But it's just good to confirm that you should never ever bother to salvage that. Now, aluminium is also the only thing that goes in the furnace. So I thought to myself, maybe putting stuff in the furnace, you know, gives you some sort of smelt or whatever. It really doesn't. It's like bottle caps and trying to get you 5 cents for a ton of them. So if it says that it goes in the furnace, you might as well bloody destroy it because it's a waste of time. So those that have been sort of hounding me a little bit about on the mackerel, when I burn out the back panel to get into behind the sort of behind the structure to sort of disable it, nah, that's fine. That 400 kilos of aluminium is probably worth about $2. Not a big deal at all. So that's a huge takeaway to actually really confirm. That titanium walkway was interesting. I didn't remember the numbers on it, but I didn't realize the whole thing was titanium. And I think those rails at the top for the industrial version of the ship are actually quite valuable also. The system continues to be finicky, you know, hit and miss. Like when we pulled the reactor out eventually, I pulled it out without isolating the coolant, right? So it had all the chance in the world to spark and it just didn't, so it came out clean. And then you've got other times that it'll spark immediately. So it's unpredictable, but like I guess that injects a bit of fun to it as well. You know, you don't want it to be 100% predictable all the time. But yeah, as far as isolating the coolant to get it out, I don't particularly. I guess the only concern is if it sparks and blows up all the fuel at the back, sort of thing. All right. And I know there are people saying, "We'll drag the back away to get the fuel away from the reactor so it doesn't spark." I get that, but geez, what an absolute piss fart around to pull half a ship out of the way for that. I don't know. There might still be better ways to go about this. But yeah, look, if I sound a little bit disappointed, I kind of am, because I was sort of hoping there'd be a little bit more of a, I don't know, a reward to pulling this whole thing back. Like, well, you know what? There is a reward, and it truly is that the aluminium is absolutely useless. So we can just aggressively cut, burn, destroy, and just mess up aluminium. Like as much as we want to get, like say we wanted to get into those beds in storage or into any old room or whatever, just fuck that aluminium right off. We're going to destroy it en masse from now on. So I guess that is a big takeaway, to know for certain, empirically, because we've done it now, that that's the way to do it. But geez, bit of a slog, but good to know. And you know, I can probably sit somewhere comfortably in the middle for the whole hog, the whole buffalo sort of thing, but somewhere between speed running out the sort of the guts of your ships and then actually harvesting the whole thing. Anyway, it's a bit of a huge rant, but it's also a debrief because this has been quite an ordeal and I thought it was worth going over the points learned, which wasn't much. Anyway, team, there'll probably be a bit more business as usual on the next one. We'll start stripping a bit more aggressively, but yeah, we'll see how surgically we can sort of do 1 or 2 shifts, I suppose. Alright team, thanks again for joining me. We might just leave it there for the time being and I will catch you guys on the next one.